Alright, Bell Buddies, welcome in. How are you? So I was before the stream, I was playing around to see if I would be able to, you know, have a game of this running while streaming. But each time I tried, OBS crashed, so I'm not sure we'll be able to do that much. Maybe if I can decrease some settings even more. We'll do that. Alright. Well, let's look at some of the other stuff first before we try. Here's the credits. Well, the credits work. The credits work. Hi, Sleepy! Welcome in! How are you? Oh, hey. There I am. I guess I am in the game. My name is, at least. Okay, back. Show replay. I have none. Okay. Leaderboard. Win streak. Oh, my own personal rankings. Ooh. 0. I've never lost. Wait, that isn't even a stat on here. I can't like scroll on this screen. Am I supposed to be able to scroll down? It looks like there's more down here, but I can't like scroll down or anything. Okay, I'll have to report that. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm a little worried about this, but okay, start game. Bots off, offline. What's the least intensive option? Maybe this one. Alright. Hi, Valencian! Welcome in! How are you? Hopefully, if it doesn't crash, I'll be winning. Uh-oh, the music stuff. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. I can't do anything! Alright. You know what? Let me just play the intro sequence. Wait, why? There it is. You know, we'll test the intro sequence.
In real-world conflict.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard
Battle
war.
Royale, competition.
No, you're good, Valentian. I was having trouble before the stream. The intro works.
As contestants became more familiar at navigating these battlegrounds, mega corporations took notice, wondering how they could profit from it.
Oh. Yeah, clapping!
Bloodshed turned virtual bloodsport. 96 years of conflict. And this year, everything will change.
2026? Alright, you heard it here, folks. This year, everything will change. This is your year. 2026 is your year. It's your year. Okay. You know what? 3D resolution down all the way. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm not yet. I will be at some point, but I'm not in the game yet. Cause like I'm in... Oh no. Cause like my wall is gonna be different from usual. Ah. Okay, let me try one of these versions. Cause most of the streamers and VTubers are playable characters, but for me, I'm gonna be a companion that flies next to your playable character. I can't really show exactly how that looks, but trust me, I'm not lying. Let's try this. Okay, hang on. Move this over here. Oh! Okay, let me... Oh, it keeps my same setting. Okay, anything else I can... Not really. Alright. Okay. Off. Where is it? This one. I can't really do much. Tetris. Could play Tetris. Do you want to play Tetris?
War.
Put this here. Put the... Hi, MB! Welcome in! How are you? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll show you. I am kind of in the game already. My name is in the credits. There I am! It's me! I'm world famous now. I'm doing good, thank you. Glad you're doing good too. Well, oops. Oh, pick this up. Okay, so I suppose I could. Oh, let me move this. There you go. talk about some stuff related to the game. I can't really play it. Oh, look at all the voice announcers. Oh my gosh, there's so many names? It's not in alphabetical order, is that fine? What order is it in? Well, what order is this in? Is it based off of like who's supported first? Oh, look at that, it ended! Oh, okay. You know what? We can test different languages. Oh, okay, so Arabic does not have any text for okay. Oh! Okay, I don't know if that's the language or if maybe my computer doesn't have whatever setting it needs for this. Oh, look at that. You know what? Yeah, we can at least test UI stuff. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, I changed to Arabic, but it's... Oh. What? Go here, go here. Why does it show the English names of some of the... Oh no, it's not the English names, it's the languages, respective language names. Okay, and then I'll do this. Oh, I guess that is what it's supposed to... Well, no, look at that, I just moved it and then it changed again. Wait. Okay, there's some missing, and then I hit right, and then it fills out. What is it? System Standard English varying... Why is this here? Oh, it's because it's System Standard English, but it's so long. Hang on, let me go back to that. System default... No, I changed it to English. Okay, after I change the language, it doesn't update the list right away. Maybe it's Spanish. Yeah, the names are still in English. Then I do this, now they're in Spanish. But it's not all... Like, this is... Some of them have their respective language translate, like English. Like it has the English name for English and the Spanish name for English. But the other ones... Oh, it might be because they're special characters. I don't know if that's the game, or if it could just be my computer doesn't have that, like, I don't know, font or whatever installed? I don't know exactly what it is. Anyway, you know what we can still do? We can still do a water check, so... Water check? You have water if you take a drink of water, okay? No script. Yeah, let's do that, actually, that's a good idea. Oh, let's do... Japanese. It's weird because, like, some of the text will show just fine. I'm not gonna play because then it'll crash, but I'm just gonna look at the... Huh. Yeah, some of the textiles is fine like this, but here it's not. I don't know what this one is. Russian, I think. Okay, it doesn't like Russian either. French is fine. Although nothing is accented. I don't know if I'm not familiar enough with French to know if any of this should be accented. Let me go back to Spanish. Because I know, yeah, for Spanish, like, there should be, like, you know, the little, what is it, the tilde above the N? Oh, finally. Yeah. Hi, Kappa! Welcome in! How are you? Yeah. Yeah, this is like... Wait, what does preliminary mean? This is the same demo that you can get from Steam. I just can't do much with it because my computer is like... It doesn't like me playing a match on here and streaming at the same time. But I can at least look at the UI. So we'll do that for a bit. We'll at least do that. Let's look at... Let's keep going through the list. Alien. Yeah, there's like a space here, like there's supposed to be something here. Although there's not a space before Arabic, I don't think. Oh, that's Japanese and Italian? Japanese? How do you say that? Oh, I really like how that looks. I didn't know that was Japanese. Korean. Yeah, this probably is gonna be the same thing as... Yeah, like with Japanese. Japanese had... Oh yeah, also this is something I noticed too. I'll need to tell the developer this also. If you hover over the button, it says... Button description text, wrapping, unbounded length. I assume it's either supposed to say something else or not. That's not supposed to be there. That little tooltip thing. But you know what? That could be a feature instead of a bug. Maybe we should keep that. You know. You think I'm not like okay, I don't know how to respond to that. Just because I can find bugs, that doesn't mean I'm good. I am a bug. I can't talk. You made me not talk. You made me not talk. Okay, this seems fine. I'm not familiar enough with this language to know if there should be accents. Oh, but yeah, there are accents in the description here. Wait. Oh, I'm so intrigued. Is WY yes and W no? Or like enabled, disabled or something like that? Anyway, yeah, I sometimes I'll find bugs in games without even trying, you know, like with my Hololive stream. Sometimes I find stuff in there, I'm like, what did I click on? I don't even know what I clicked on. I clicked on this. Hang on. Oh, option. Oh, this is for the subtitles. Well, we can't really test that in game. We can at least test it here. Leave fur on owner's clothes. Cat, dog, hate. Mouse, eat. String, barks. Pillow, no bats. Hate everything. Mew stare at owner accusingly. Then wink purr for no reason. Yet commence midnight zoomies. There's no period at the end. There's no period at the end. I'm gonna tell it on the mountains. Okay, hang on. Let's go back to... Option. Oh? Option. It doesn't like me clicking on this when it's in Japanese. That's... Oh wait, no. It's this one. Mew. Okay. Nice. Okay, wait, what was that? What was I clicking on? Oh, I clicked on auto set! Okay, hang on. Let me make everything low again. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, Chinese. There's only one Chinese option in here. Oh, there's no Mew! There's no Mew in Chinese? How come Chinese doesn't get a Mew? How about Turkish? Yeah, and it's got the accents, that's good. Yeah, so I think it's just... ones that have a very unique script, like you said. Like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Russian. Latin letters with accents are still okay. I feel like if that was just a little bit bigger, it probably wouldn't need the scroll. Well, I don't know, that's a pretty big phrase. Alright, back to system default. Yeah, you see that? I changed it, but it doesn't change right now. Oh, and Arabic. But yeah, like, I changed it, it's still English. For a split second. Everything else refreshes. Okay. Yeah. Arabic, Japanese, Korean, Russian. Yeah, it's the ones that only have the English here in this case. Although, yeah, there's some accents missing here. Like Francis... Wait, I don't know if I said that right. The French word for French. I'm sure that's supposed to have an accent somewhere. Like on the C, or at least on the C or something. Okay, you know what? I guess I could just read through some of the text here. Automatic recorded game replays. Experimental feature. Recorded demos may have playback issues. Number of safety, place the cape set to 0 for infinite. I guess if I wanted to be really nitpicky, I could say like these are two separate sentences, so they shouldn't be combined with just a comma. It should be a period and a capital S, or like a semicolon or something. C is supposed to be a C with a tail. I don't know how you say that. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know what that's called, but yes. Yeah, go back to 1. I thought I had it set to 1. How did I get set back to Y? What? When did I get set back to 5? I did this? It's a Cedilla in Spanish. Okay. I mean, it might be similar to that. Oh, what is Sonali done? No, it's still 1. Oh, I don't know how it got set to 5. Okay. Let me go back. Alright. Window mode. Tell me about window mode. In windowed mode, you can interact with other windows more easily and drag the edges of the window to set the size. That is true. Like I can do it right here. Meow, meow, meow. But it's probably better for, well, hey, streaming to have a consistent size. When in full screen mode, okay, I think there could be commas after the modes. Again, that's a bit nitpicky, but I'm kind of like a grammar geek a bit, so like, yeah. This is the stuff I noticed. And when in full screen mode, comma, you can easily switch between applications. Oh, English teacher. Oops, I actually moved it. In full screen mode, you cannot interact with other windows as easily, but the game will run slightly faster. Oh, it will? Huh. I thought that maybe it being a smaller window would help it, you know? Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna play around with this. There it is. It's full screen. So this should... Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, there's an issue when I change it though. It thinks the click for the right button is here. And for left button it's here. It's a little off center. And the what? Oh no, where's the apply? Oh, I ran into this issue before. I can't hit apply now. Okay, I hit escape. No, that doesn't help. Okay, hang on. I got it. I have to shut the game down. Okay. Nothing happened. Alright. Oh, now it's full screen. Please load fine. Please load fine. Okay, cool. Now, I feel like the safest is gonna happen if I do this. What? Never mind. Wait a minute. Is that when I go from windowed to full screen? And then change it? to like this? No, oh, that, okay, well now it's fine. That's... Huh. Anyway, window full screen. When the window mode... Oh wait, that's for resolution. Okay, window full screen is fine. Here. Baby game! Baby game, tiny window! Slightly larger window. Slightly larger window. Tiny bit larger. And there you go. And you can manually move it. Or adjust it. You can't move it, like... You can't click the top of it and drag it, but you can resize it. I think it might be useful to be able to click the top and drag it. Let me do this. Oh, I should read this thing. Resolution. Display resolution determines the size of the window in windowed mode. In full screen mode, oh, there's a comma. Display resolution determines the graphics card output resolution, which can result in black bars depending on monitor and graphics card. I think you could put, yeah, this, okay, to the developer if you are listening to this or watch this or whatever. My nitpicks are just suggestions. My grammar geekness, they're just suggestions. You don't have to do anything I say. I'm just saying what you could do is put the before monitor and graphics card, which can result in black bars depending on the monitor and the graphics card. Well, on the monitor and graphics card. Depending on the monitor and graphics card. Well, I guess just before monitor? Depending on monitor and graphics card. And depending on the monitor and graphics card. Depending on the monitor and the graphics card. No, you could have that before both. Display resolution is inactive in Windows full screen mode. Yeah. Yeah. You're fine. I'm not gonna nitpick your messages. Unless you want me to. Do you want me to? Do you want that kind of attention? When the window mode is set to windowed full screen, the resolution must match the native desktop resolution. Okay. Does this automatically convert to the desktop resolution that I set? Okay, let's see. Configure the display of performance statistics. Let's see this. Okay, I turned everything off because I was hoping that, you know, the less stuff going on, the more likely my game would be able to run. Let's see. Client FPS. Client frame rate. Higher is better. Feel like that could be reworded, but I'm not sure. Maybe something like a higher number indicates a better performance or something like that. But I don't know. Because it is also nice it being simple for those who, you know, they might be... Not everyone is very tech savvy, you know? Okay, well that's just food for thought. Server frame rate. I'm assuming the same... You could put the same thing here, though. Right? I'm assuming a higher number is better, right? The total frame rate. Period! Why does this one get a period and the others don't? Look, all these ones got periods. These ones don't got periods. These ones don't got periods. What did they do to not get that? Total frame rate. I think it might help to elaborate what exactly this means, because I'm not sure what this means. What does that mean? Total frame rate. Like, these combined, or are you talking about the game itself? Is the game itself's frame rate? Suppose they count the parentheses of the period IDK. But that's this one don't got that excuse. Look at that. No parentheses here. It's just unprivileged. It's got no punctuation at all. What did it do to deserve lack of punctuation? Idle time. The amount of time spent waiting idle for frame pacing. Okay, maybe I don't have much place to say anything about this stuff, because I don't really know what all this stuff means. You should rate this game! It's just super complicated sentences with perfect punctuation. That's all it is the whole time. The amount of time spent waiting idle for frame pacing. Yeah, I don't know enough about performance statistics to know what that means. The amount of time spent waiting idle for frame pacing. I don't know what frame pacing is. I guess you could elaborate on that, but the performance statistics are probably mostly for people who are already pretty tech savvy. Are these off by default? I feel like these should be off by default. Cause like, if someone not very tech savvy is playing the game, like their first thought isn't going to be, oh, I should turn off the performance statistics since those don't apply to me. Like, they're not gonna think about that. It might be off by default, I honestly can't remember. GPU game time. The amount of time spent on the main game thread. Okay, I'm guessing that's like when you're actually in a match and stuff. Okay. These would be good statistics to have displayed while I'm doing 2A stuff if I could actually play the game while streaming. Maybe I could record myself playing it offline, but I don't know. Amount of time spent on the rendering thread. Oh, is that like rendering graphics and stuff? Oh, I skipped one. The amount of time spent on the render hardware interface thread. Huh. I don't know what that is, but someone tech savvy might know. I am a little tech savvy. I'm not this tech savvy. That I know what all these phrases and terms are. Ping the round trip latency of your connection to the server. Okay. That actually makes sense. Incoming packet loss. The percentage of incoming packets lost. Oh, does that happen? Wait, does that happen a lot? Percentage of outgoing packets lost. Okay, I like that these are very similar. The only thing different is outgoing and incoming. That's what we like to see. There's no period after this one either! There's no period. Oh, hang on. I wasn't done screaming. There's no period after this one! And rate of incoming packets per second. Oh boy, okay, I like that they match. The average size in bytes of packets received in the last second. Oh, period. Packet rate, packet size. The average size in bytes of packets sent in the last second. Received, sent, received, sent. Well, English is weird. Sent is only 4 letters. Received is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they're opposites. If it almost looks like they shouldn't match, but they do. Well, maybe match isn't the right word, but you know, they go with each other in the same way that incoming and outgoing do. Average size in bytes. You could take out the parentheses, but I mean, it's fine in the parentheses, I think. Yeah, maybe it's better with the parentheses. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. Okay, so that was that. Okay, colorblind mode, yes. Using the provided images, test out the different colorblind modes to find the color correction that works best for you. I have clicked through this. I don't have... Oh, hang on. I don't have, like... Isn't it spelled received? Wait a second. Oh. What does Google say? I think you're right. Because it's I before E except after C. I always remember that. Let me see here. Yeah. English has rules. They're just suggestions. They're not really rules. Same as in American and British English. Okay. Yeah. Should be. It should be RECEIVED. Yeah. Oh. Good catch! I didn't actually notice that. Oops! I didn't mean to do that! Go back. That's why we stream these things. Okay, so here's a colorblind option. I don't know how effective they are since I don't have colorblindness. But you can adjust the strength, which is nice. I mean, it seems like it's doing something, but I don't know if it does for someone who's colorblind, you know. Adjust the brightness. That seems like a different tense than the other ones. Hang on. Configure the display. Controls. Texture quality determines. Effects determines. Okay. Yeah, this is like... how do I explain this? So, a lot of these seem to be... The way that they're worded is... This thing lets you do XYZ. Or this thing is XYZ. Or you might have one like this that's... Perform this action here. But the tense of this sounds like this thing, this brightness is doing the action. Which either works, I just feel like there should be consistency. Oh, see, this one is adjust. Okay, yeah, maybe this should be... Oh, but I don't know, it's a button that goes to it. I don't know, what can you change it to? don't know. Performance stats allows you to configure the display, but like you're just making it longer when you don't really need to. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I'm just a fairy on Twitch.tv. Okay, well, brightness works. It does not change the text. I don't know if it should though. Like, let me see. How does it look? Okay, it changes like the background here, but it doesn't change much of the UI. I don't know if... What? Oh, I see. I don't know if it should or not. If I was adjusting the brightness, maybe a little bit. Because if you have it dark like this, then you go back here, like this is really bright. So, I don't know, I think someone adjusting the brightness might want it a little bit, but I don't know, you still need to be able to read the text, so... Alright, let's see. 150. That does look brighter. Or maybe it's because it's white, it's not really effective. I don't know. No, it doesn't affect the scroll bar. Yeah, it's not different. Hi, Sphinx Moth! Welcome in! How are you? Graphics quality, right, we did look at this. Alright, let's see what this is. Low. All of them are lower off. All of them go to here and 71%. I'll go to here, 87. Oh my goodness, I can't do that. Alright, okay, wait, I need to read this stuff. Automatically configure the graphics quality options based on a benchmark of the hardware. I think maybe this should be configures, because it's like kind of like with the brightness, this is the thing doing the action. Like this is the thing doing the action. When I click on this, you know, I'm not the one, it's not taking me to another menu to configure that. I click on it, and then I don't know why it's doing high. Oh, by the way, this is a bug that I discovered. If you adjust this bar, the music changes. Yeah. Maybe this might be a feature though, you know, this is not a bug, this is a feature. It's a hidden feature. Yeah, I was gonna do more than just UI stuff, but the game doesn't want me to stream and play at the same time. If I start a match, it either crashes or my stream crashes. So we'll at least be doing this. Okay, quality presets. Quality preset allows you to adjust multiple video options at once. Try a few options to see what fits your preference and device's performance. It's kind of interesting, like custom is like a secret fifth option. Which makes sense. You wouldn't need it to be there unless you were doing custom stuff. Yeah. Oh, Ohio. Okay. 3D resolution. 3D resolution determines the resolution that objects are rendered in game, but does not affect the main menu. Lower resolutions can significantly increase frame rate. Is that a double space, or is that just me? If that's a double space, I feel like it should be a single space. But I have to see other instances of that. It's not morning where I am. Global illumination. Global illumination controls the quality of dynamically calculated indirect lighting bounces, sky shadowing, and ambient occlusion. Settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods to solve lighting, but can reduce performance. Yeah. That's a good description, I think. That's a good description. Shadow. Shadow quality determines the resolution and view distance of dynamic shadows. Shadows improve visual quality and give better depth perception, but can reduce performance. Maybe that's what I need. Sometimes my depth perception is off. I just need a whole bunch of shadows everywhere. Anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing. How do you say? I don't. Whatever. Okay. First off, is there supposed to be a hyphen? How come there's no hyphen here, but there's a hyphen here? I don't know what one's correct. Maybe either is correct, you know? With these kinds of things, usually I just go with, like, consistency over, anything else. Well, if one of them is correct, then go with that one, but I don't know if one of these is really more correct than the other. Anti-aliasing, or how you say that, reduces jagged artifacts along geometry edges. Increasing this setting will make edges look smoother but can reduce performance. Higher settings mean more anti-aliasing. Okay, right here, there's only one space. So, yeah, I think... Where is it? Yeah, this... Double space. We don't need the double space. Well, yeah. I lost my place for a second. View distance. View distance determines how far away objects are called for performance. Cold? Look, my first language is fairy. I don't know all these English words. Past tense of call. Select, gather, or collect items from a larger group. What does that mean in this context? Faraway objects. Is that like... how do I put what I'm thinking in words? If it's really, really far away, depending on your settings, the object won't show until the camera is a closer distance, depending on your setting. Think. Hi, Omi! Welcome in! How are you? It's actually Not too bad. I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to do anything because when I tried playing the game, the game just crashed. So, but I'm able to look at the settings and UI stuff, so I'm still being productive. I'm still productive. New distance. I think that it might be helpful to add something about like a higher setting means what, or a lowest setting means what, that kind of thing. Like a higher setting means objects will appear from further away, but it will cost performance, something like that, if I'm understanding right. Yeah, I can at least do something. Something's better than nothing. I should look at the options for these. I'll do that after this. Textures. Texture quality determines the resolution of textures in game. Increasing this setting will make objects more detailed, but can reduce performance. Yep. That makes sense. Straightforward. Effects. Effects determines... Ooh, wait. Oh, that's really interesting. Technically, this is... like, it's plural. The word effects is plural, so it seems like it should be determined, but... effects is one thing here, so it's not really plural. Effects determines the quality of visual effects in lighting in-game. Increasing this setting will increase the quality of visual effects, but can reduce performance. I think you could remedy this by doing like what this did, texture quality, do like, I don't know, effects quality? Does that make sense? That effects quality determines the resolution of textures in the game. Effects quality determines the... but then you have the word quality again. Determines the quality of visual effects. I don't know what you could do for this. Effects... the effects effect. Just put thingy. Effects thingy. Effects thingy determines thingies of visual thingies. Effects determines... effects option? That... no. Well, you could put, I mean, you could do effects setting, but you could put setting after anything here, because we're in the settings. Effect. 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 Well, we should do a water check. Water check! We have water to take a drink of water, okay? Effects. 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 I can't think. What could you put there? Well, I don't know. I don't need to figure that out. Okay, reflections. Oh, wait! Reflection. Shouldn't there be an S here? Oh, wait, but there's not... oh, wait, I didn't realize. Textures. Texture quality. So it'd be effect quality. Determines the quality of visual effects and lighting in game. Determines the effects of visual effects and effects in effect. Effect quality. I suppose you could use the words strength instead of quality, but it doesn't seem the same. Yeah, strength is different from quality. Well, double space! We don't need a double space. Make that a single space. Anyway, reflection quality determines the resolution and accuracy of reflections. Settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods to solve reflections, but can reduce performance. Good description. That's pretty straightforward. Says what it is. Kind of reminds me of what? This one, I think. Yeah, accurate ray tracing methods to solve lighting. Okay. No worries! you could do whatever you need to do, there's no worries. Reflection. Oh, I just read that one. Post-processing. Post-processing effects include motion blur, depth of field, and bloom. Wait, bloom is considered part of that? Wait, depth of field. Is that different from view distance? Increasing the setting improves the quality of post-process effects, but can reduce performance. Oh wait, is that like... Maybe further away would be a little bit blurred, like to give an out-of-focus effect or something? I'm not really sure, I'm just hypothesizing. I'm just thinking. Not hypothesizing is the right word. I'm just thinking. I'm just guessing. That's interesting. Well, I guess that makes sense. Bloom is part of this. I feel like this could be a good setting to allow users to turn off. For if there's someone that has sensitivities to light and bloom and stuff. Or maybe the motion blur stuff. Although I also wonder if it's even possible to put these as separate, so that someone could like turn off the bloom but still keep the motion blur, or vice versa, turn off the motion blur but keep the bloom. If that's possible, and I'm just like spitballing ideas. I don't know what all is or isn't possible. Vertical sync. Enabling vertical sync eliminates screen tearing by always rendering and presenting a full frame. Disabling vertical sync can give higher frame rate and better input response, but can result in horizontal screen tearing. Wait. Horizontal? Why is it called vertical sync? This feature only works if window mode is set to full screen. Alright, well let's test that. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. You better be telling me the truth. Alright, I put it on full screen. Yep. Okay, there you go. I'll put it on. Now what if I change it? Does that mean it's disabled? Is it disabled? I'm gonna assume it's disabled. Oh. Frame rate limit on battery. Frame rate limit when running on battery. Set this lower for a more consistent frame rate and or higher for... Set this lower for more consistent frame rate or higher for the best experience on faster machines. You may need to disable VSync to reach high frame rates. VSync. Is that vertical sync? That might be good to spell out vertical thing. In case someone is like really not tech savvy and they can't put 2 and 2 together. Or, you know, English might not be their native language. Or they might be like really tired and setting the settings of the calling. For some reason they're playing at like 3 AM or something. And then they see that and they're like, what do I need to disable? So like, yeah. That's my hypothetical scenario. It goes so high. Frame rate limit menu. Frame rate limit when in the menu. It's the same except for that. Okay, that makes sense. Frame rate limit when in the background. Is that, I'm guessing that's like when the window is out of focus, that kind of thing. Frame rate limit sets the highest frame rate that is allowed. Oh, okay, so like if I had this set to like 360 but I had this set to 160, it would overwrite to 160 regardless of where I was at. Set this lower for more consistent frame rate or higher for the best experience on faster machines. Problem is, if you spell this out, it's gonna make another line. Oh. Set this lower. Okay, I think that's the same. We need to disable high frame rates. Okay. Audio. Just fun. We can test this actually. It works. Yep. Just the volume of music. Yep. It works. Just the volume of everything, just the volume of music, just the volume of sound effects. I can vaguely hear like a small clicking sound when I adjust this. You hear that? Sound effects does not adjust that. But it's a UI thing, so I don't know if it really should. I think that it should, you know, if someone wants to listen to just the music and they don't want any of the other UI stuff. But this is like the only UI thing that makes noise, I think. Right? Hang on. Back. No, wait, I hear stuff here. Wait, do I? Wait, hang on, let me turn off the music. I don't know. Oh yes, there is a sound. I go here. Yes. Okay, yes, there is UI sounds. There are UI sounds. So if I do this, I can still hear the sound. Oh, thank you for the redeem! Thank you, thank you! Stretch you! Thank you. Hi, Peardoll! Welcome in, how are you? Yeah, there's still... Okay, so when I turn off sound effects, I still hear the UI sounds. But this might... I'm guessing this is probably meant to be for sound effects in-game. So I don't know if it'd be better to have that separate or not. Not that it's like a major thing, but some people might... There might be some people who don't want to hear the noises. They just want to hear, like, the music on the main menu. Or on the, all the menus. I feel you could go either way. But if you do have them separate, I would say just, you know, just adjust the description to specify that. Dialogue. Adjust the volume of dialogue for game characters and voiceovers. Yep. Okay, now that I have the music off, now I hear all the the sound effects. Voice chat. Adjust the volume of voice chat. Okay. Subtitles. Configure the visual appearance of subtitles. Turn subtitles on/off. Choose different sizes of the... Oh! There are the thes. There's the thes that could go in front of the other thing that I was talking about. The thes! You just need one the. Choose different sizes of the subtitle text. Okay. Extra small, medium, large, extra large. Alright, straightforward. Okay, text color. Choose different colors for the subtitle text. Wait, that's interesting. Hang on. English. Oh. Huh? Okay, wait. So... Good screenshot to put in the feedback program. No, this is a feature. This isn't a bug. This is a feature. This is a feature, I should say. But yeah, I noticed colors is COLORS. So, for those that don't know, the developer of this game is Canadian. I was expecting a U. That's interesting. Both types of English? Well, both types. There's probably a million types of English. But, like, will there be, like, a British English and American English or something like that in the game? Or will it just be American? Text board. Oh, I should play with this. Yellow. Yellow. What if we had like a color picker? That Canadians also spelled out as color. Oh, they do? You know what? Google might know. How do Canadians spell color? Oh, Google says it's a U. But maybe it's like... Oh, wait. Color is widely accepted, particularly in digital environments. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. And you know what? This is a digital environment. I like the idea that all of the feedback is going to be delivered in the form of an English report. It's just gonna be one giant report. You know, it could be spelled in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, you know? There might be somewhere that spells it with a K. But yeah, I think at least those ones have UK and Australia have a U. If Google is accurate in what I saw, it seems like for digital things. Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, why did the music stop? I turned it off earlier. Okay, hang on. My train of thought. It seems like, according to Google, for digital things, Canadian English usually does not have the U. So that makes sense for this. I will allow it. I will permit it. I allow this one omission of you. Also, what am I gonna do about it if there is or isn't one? It's fine. Text border. Choose different borders for the text. So is this... Hang on. Outline, drop shadow. It's kind of hard for me to see. Let me make it large. The language does say English United States. Okay, the system default one does. But the regular one, hang on, let me change it. Let me see. Yeah, the regular one just says English. Unless it's referencing my system setting. I didn't think about that. What if you choose it to you set it to English, but the kind of English depends on your system or whatever. Choose different words for the text. I'm trying to see. I can kind of see it, but I can't really. Put my face right up to the screen. Yeah, I think it's just a bit hard to see with the darker background. I don't know if it'd be worth it to... I mean, you could make a lighter background for demonstration purposes, but in game, you don't usually... Oh, there might be one or two maps that you play on that are a bit brighter. Names will spell a color in the east because that's basically just American France. American France. We have France at home. France at home. Okay, let me set it back. You will need to restart the gate completely for all language-related changes to take effect. Oh, wait, I wonder if that's why we didn't see some of the... Hang on, now I gotta know. Alright. Bye. Okay, let's find out. I'm restarting the game. Let's see if this changes anything. Oh, do you think it would be possible to add subtitles here? That might be good, actually. Okay, no, it did not. I bet money it's spelled with the U and like cubic and stuff. How much money? How much money? Asking for a friend. Wait, I forgot to look at these. Low, medium, high, epic. Off, medium, high, epic. Off, medium, high, epic. Near, medium, high, epic. Low, medium, high, epic. Oh, near, medium, far, epic, not high. Low, medium, high, epic. I suppose this one could have an option for off. At least $20. $20 USD or in Canadian money? Cause that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Low, medium, high, epic. This could probably have an off option, and this one could, but I mean, it's not really a big deal. That's just, I don't know, if someone really had to turn off everything, which might be me, because I'm not able to play the game and stream it with the current settings. Audio output device. Changes the audio output device for game audio, not voice chat. Wait, how do I change it for voice chat then? Is there a separate, will there be a separate one for voice chat? Background audio. Turns game audio on/off when the game is in the background. When on, the game audio will continue to play when the game is minimized or another window is focused. Okay, this one I know works. Okay, I'll turn it off. Now I'm gonna click somewhere else. See, and now the music is off. Now I'll click back into it. Music is on. But if I have it on all sounds, I click away and it's still going. So this one works. I feel like a different wordage, phrase, terminology than all sounds might be a little bit more clear. Like on or something. Or I don't know. I wanted to say continuous, but that's not really. Continuous is a weird word. I mean, it's not, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? It seems so fancy and extra for this. Turns game audio on/off when the game is in the background. When on, the game audio will continue to play when the game is minimized or another window is focused. Okay, yeah, I think you could do on, because this right here in the description, it says when on. So I think, yeah. Unless there's going to be options here later, then you can leave it like that. That's just assuming if these are the only two options. I feel like you could remove this comma, but that's just me being nitpicky. When the game is minimized. When on, the game audio will continue to play when the game is minimized or another window's focused. Wait, 3D headphones. Oh, double space! Double space all the way across the sky. We only need one space in this town. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Enable binaural, yeah, binaural audio. Is that what is that word? Provides 3D audio spatialization, so you can hear the location of sounds more precisely, including above, below, and behind you. Recommended for use with stereo headphones only. Interesting. High dynamic range audio. Enable high dynamic range audio. Okay, yeah. Changes the runtime processing chain to increase the dynamic range of the audio mixdown, appropriate for theater or more cinematic experiences. Cinema! Yeah, just rename this one to Cinema. I'm just kidding, please don't do that. More cinematic experiences. Okay. Now, let me go here. X-axis sensitivity. Should there be a hyphen or maybe? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Sets the sensitivity of the mouse's horizontal x-axis. With higher settings, put a comma there, the camera will move faster when looking left and right with the mouse. Okay, I like that this sentence is here, that it says with higher settings it'll move faster. But sometimes that's not always clear, you know, when you look at the settings of a game for this kind, like this, and you're like, wait, which way is which way? That's actually really nice. This is sensitive to the mouse's vertical y-axis. With higher settings, the camera... Well, I guess you don't need a comma there. It's fine with that one. With higher settings, the camera will move faster when looking up and down with the mouse. Looking up and down with the mouse. Okay. Sets the modifier for reducing mouse sensitivity when targeting. Yeah, I have to read that, because sometimes I have to read sentences more than once because ADHD. I don't know, I mean, that's a good reason, right? That's good. Sets the modifier for reducing mouse sensitivity when targeting. Sets the modifier for reducing mouse sensitivity when targeting. My brain is trying to process what that means. Sets the modifier reducing mouse. Oh wait, I think you get it now. 100% will have no slowdown when targeting. Lower settings will have more slowdown when targeting. Okay, I think that means when your mouse, your cursor is like on a target, it'll be less likely to move away from it when you move the mouse. I don't know if I explained that right, but invert vertical axis, enable the inversion of the vertical look axis. Oh wait! You have vertical lowercase here, but you have horizontal capitalized here! Okay, I would say lowercase the H, because it's lowercase in these cases. Wait a minute. Turning is when you're aiming down sights. Down sights. Like, aiming down sights. We're using the zoom in. Oh, okay. Oh. I wonder if that'd be good to add something, some little clarification or example of something. Unless it's called, maybe it's called targeting. It's called targeting in this. Oh, that's this! Okay, yeah, then I suppose you could add... That's the modifier for reducing mouse sensitivity when targeting. I suppose you could put it via the downsides, but I don't know. Also, I think these could swap positions because x-axis for the horizontal is first here, and then it's vertical, but then down here it's vertical then horizontal. That's a very minor thing, but that's the kind of stuff I noticed. I noticed the minor thing. Move forward, bindings for move forward. Okay. These have periods, but that's probably fine. Bindings for move forward, bindings for move backwards, move left, move right, weapon fire, jump, crouch, reload, dash. I think maybe no hyphen? Since there's no hyphen in the name, we could move the hyphen. Bindings for rapid fire auto. Left. Bindings for character select. I suppose you could add screen, but that's a minor thing. Please shape shift. Oh wait, is this just... Can you just not have punctuation in this? Because this should have an apostrophe here and here. Or is that a stylistic choice? If that's a stylistic choice, then, you know, you can ignore that. Also, watch it! If you have water, if you take a drink of water, okay? Because that would explain why there's not hyphens here. Shoulder swap, bindings for shoulder swap. I guess you could add ability here, but that you don't really need to do that. That might just be too many words. I don't need to keep finding spots to add words. Phase, shape, shift, ability. Phase shift. That works fine. That's fine. Square bindings for sprint. There's 2 buttons by default. Slide, binding for slide. Taunt. Show scoreboard. Aim down safe. I'm not familiar with that term, but I don't usually play first-person shooter games, so that's probably why. Bindings for throw grenade. Bindings for remote. Bindings for quick slot 1. Oh wait, this. Oh, that's what 1, 2, 3 does. Wait, I remember playing this game and there is something that happens when you press 4. I think that doesn't actually seem to be on here, so that I think it's like a stealth thing, if I remember right. Yeah. Oh right, because there's one also with healing or something. Yeah, so those will need to be added at some point. Yeah, they're still in testing. At some point. What's the quick slots? Bindings for quick slot 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, those are your weapons. Never mind. I'm used to using the wheel. Okay, I didn't know you could use. Well, okay, I probably did know and forgot that. I don't know. Okay, melee. Okay. E. Okay. Yeah, this is the wheels, yeah. Wait, what? What would happen if you change this? Oh, wait, yeah. If we just cycle through. Yeah. Yeah, scrolling is fun. Scrolling is fun. Glide. Okay. Drop F and G. Okay, let's see. Press any key to assign it to the action you chose? Should that be choose? Press any key to assign it to the action you... Oh, chose! Wait, I understand what it's saying now. Okay, I was reading that like, the key is what you're choosing, but no, it's the action that you chose. Okay. I understand. A is already bound to move left. It's double space! Double space! Although I guess you could put a period there and then capitalize this. And put a question mark after that. You sure you want to rebind it? Press escape to cancel or press A again to confirm rebinding. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, now move left. Wait, what? Oh, I'm really curious if you'd be able to move forward and left at the same time if you did this. Okay, so that undoes it. Oh, I can just make it nothing. Okay. So I could just clear all of it. Okay, that's nice if someone wanted to just clear the whole thing and then reassign from scratch. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just always go diagonal. And you'll never be able to just go left without going forward. I'll have to try that sometime. Okay, you can do the arrow keys. Oops. That's nice, there's an undo button. A funny brain! Wait! Oh my gosh, that... Imagine doing that for a stream idea, like... Oh, my friend, like, reassigned all the buttons and all the key bindings and the calling. And we're gonna play and everything is gonna be perfectly fine. Okay, pro tip for whoever does that. You can make them walk diagonally. Really mess up their day. What does it mean when it's double bound like this? It probably doesn't do anything, but... That's interesting. I wonder if... It'd be good to have a check. To be like, hey, S is already bound to this, so... Don't worry about it. You know, or just have it not do anything when I try. I don't know. Unless it does something, like, what if this makes me super fast? No, super fast! Some games would remove it from the previous binding. Oh, like they just replaced this. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like if I did this. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That it was gonna do this. I don't know. I feel like it could be good to have... to have... the option to have, more than one action tied to a key binding, because there could be... I'm sure there's some case where it could be good for accessibility. I'm not sure though. Oh wait, or is this? This isn't like this, right? Where it's like, oh, if I'm holding shift, then I move forward when I press Z? It's either or, right? I didn't think about that. I'm guessing it's either or. I can't test it out right now. I do... Okay, I can do a click of the mouse button. Press any key. Two options for a certain. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. What if I push two keys at the same time? Oh, what? Shift C. Oh, wait! Hang on. Okay, I push shift and then I push C. Interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's really a big deal to fix. That's not really a bug, that's just an extra thing we can do. Okay. Let's see. Type of controller you're using. Good, that's the correct your. That's the correct your. Although you could spell it out. You are. Because there's not... I don't think there's any contractions anywhere else in this setting. But there's not really a spot that there would be, but... Yes. Wait, what? Why are there two Xbox controllers? Okay, well that's something. Also, is it... Let's see. Xbox. Xbox. Is it... Let's see how that's... Is that spelled with a capital B, or... is it just X? No, that's all caps. Okay, well, all this has it lowercase. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I was just being crazy. Okay. That's fine. Okay, vibration. Turn control vibration on, off. Off, on. Just enable the version of the vertical look axis, I think. Yes, it matches. Nice. Oh, it matches. Make that lowercase. But that would be my suggestion. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving suggestions. How quickly your view rotates. Yes, the correct your. Right. 1 slow, 2 slow, 3 slow, 4 normal, 5 normal, 6 normal, 7 fast, 8 fast, 9 fast, 10 insane. Okay, I see. Ads. Ads. Oh, wait, this one specifies aiming down sight. How quickly your view rotates while aiming down sight? Okay, if these do the same thing, I'd suggest like making them similar, more matchy. Mention aiming down sights here. But if there's some difference with them. Left stick dead zone. Increase or decrease the area surrounding the stick that we ignore in person. We. I would suggest something else besides Wii, because that's not really used anywhere else. Maybe use the air surrounding the stick that the game ignores input from, maybe? Or you could just omit that. Increase or decrease the air surrounding the stick that ignores that has its input ignored. You know, you could do something to just not have a I don't know what terminology you'd use for that. It's not subject. The noun, I guess. I'll just use that. There's a term for it, I don't know. Anyway, double space! Double space. That could just be one space. Setting this value too low may result in the character continuing to move even after removing your finger from the stick. Oh, Joy-Con drift? You can have Joy-Con drift in this game! Right stick dead zone. Increase or decrease the area surrounding. Okay, wait. This is. Oh, okay. Set this value too low may result in the camera. Okay. Maybe it could be good to have a sentence here that's like, oh, the higher it is, the less likely XYZ might happen, or the higher it is, the more sensitive XYZ is, or something like that. Does that make sense? There's kind of a stick that we're gonna put on. Oh. Well, I don't really know what you could put there. Turning this down. No, turning this up. Wait, hang on. Lower value. Okay, wait. Okay, I get it. Lower value decreases how much is ignored, which is what caused that. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm all caught up now. Alright. I can't really do much in Spanish. Wait. Okay, yeah, there's an accent. Bajo. Bajo. Desactivado. Oh, wait. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm assuming these are adjectives. So usually in Spanish, usually, not always, the last letter or the ending of the adjective will be dependent on the gender of the word that it's describing. Kind of wonder if these should match, but maybe not. I don't know how this is typically, how it typically is in Spanish for these kinds of games. Actually, I don't know if you have your game set in Spanish. I don't know if they usually match or if they just do. I want to say the default. I don't know if default's the right word. The default version of the word. I don't really know, honestly. That's... I don't really know enough Spanish to, like, look at all this. La bici. Es posible. gusta. Sonido. O sound effects, yeah. Oh, yeah, the characters of the game. And of the narration. Wait. Oh, wait, that's different from... And voiceover. This is the volume of dialogue for character and voiceover. But, I mean, either works. They kind of mean the same thing. I thought that was interesting. Del tackle balls. Yeah, and this is meow, meow, meow. Amarillo, muy grande, muy pequeño. Sombreado. Looks like has the word bread in it. Transparente. Okay. Ooh! Del eje X. Wait. Horizontal. I suppose that... Yeah, is that the Spanish word? Horizontal? Is it just the same? You better say, yeah. Oh yeah, like here, like there's an accent here, but here there's not. Oh, I think it might be good to have this allow accents and have this allow accent, because like if I recall right, there are some things where, be it in Spanish or in other languages, the word drastically changes when you don't have the accent. I don't know if that's the case for any of these though, but I think that's a thing though, so that might be good to have. You know, you don't want to accidentally say something completely different. Okay, these still need to be translated, that's fine. Work in progress, fine. Oh, this has translation, okay. Espaciadora. Oh, is that the space bar? Oh, for a second I was like, it didn't ask me to confirm it, but that's because none of them have in. I forgot about that. Mondo! Dos Mondo Export. Del Mondo. Lento. Normal. Rápido. Rapuda. Yeah, that's probably fine to have a mix. I don't know enough to say anything. Wait. A la que se tire la vista. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the while targeting one. Okay, yeah. Whoa, is that a Q? It is a Q. Wow, that's an interesting Q. El stick. El stick. Fancy Q. Yeah, that's a fancy Q. Too fancy for me. I see. Optional leaderboards. This isn't translated yet. That's fine. I think that's newer, so that makes sense. It is not translated yet. Oh, the tooltip isn't translated. Take your pick. I think is this text? This might be an image instead of text. Bots habilitados. Enemigos. IA? It's not AI in Spanish? Wait, that makes sense, because artificial intelligence, it would be intelligence artificial, kind of, in Spanish. I don't know what one they usually use, though. Desconectado. Alright, these can only be translated, but that's fine. These look like they might be... Oh no, I think they are text. It's not just an image. Self-destruct. Wait a minute. I don't think that was... That one's not here. Wait, so I could do like this. Yeah. There's no warning that K is already tied to something. Okay, so there's some that need to be added, but we'll have to make sure. I mean, it'll probably have a warning with it by default. It would be good to make sure it has the warning. Browse. I'm not gonna go into it because otherwise my game might explode, but we're just looking at it. See? There, it says the ping on it. 1 out of 16. Is there an option to limit how many players? That could be... I wonder if that might be useful for some people that, you know, maybe their computer can't really handle a whole lot. Or they want to make a lobby like only for... I don't know, them and their friends. Not yet, but there's been a crash. I recall someone saying that. Which, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I don't know how feasible it is to do. Hopefully it would be okay. I mean, hopefully everything is super easy. I don't want to make anything harder for Candy. That's the opposite of what I want to do. I guess I should, you know what? Everything's perfect. You don't have to do anything except take a nap and get some rest. That's all. That's the only thing that needs to be fixed is your sleep schedule. You could probably say that about any game. Oh, let me change this Spanish. And then let's go to the credits. Okay, it's still in English, but that's fine. I thought that might be. I was just curious. Yeah, go back here. Yeah. Well, one last water check. Water check! If you have water with you, take a drink of water, okay? Well, yeah, I think I might wrap up here. I know this is earlier than I usually do, but, you know, I can only look at the UI. On stream, anyway. I can do stuff off stream, but, you know. But yeah, let me see. Let's see. Thank you guys for coming. I'm glad that you guys were at least somewhat entertained. Somewhat entertained at me just looking at Takuya stuff. Or at least had me on in the background. That's totally fine too. But yeah, we're gonna right into Candy, Buried Candy. He's the developer of this game and he's actually playing it right now. So you can actually see what it is. Not just the UI, not just the main screen here. You can see what this is actually all about. Oh, hi Games, welcome in, how are you? I'm sorry, I was just wrapping up. You didn't miss much though. I had trouble getting into a match, so I mainly just explored the UI. But yeah. I think that's about it. Do I have anything else? Oh, I guess I can mention Calling will be showcased at GameCon Canada, which is that's the thing I did the giveaway for. When is that? June. I think it was. Let me double check. Hang on, let me look at the calendar. Let me look before I get it wrong. June 20th. Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna say. It's going to be showcased on June 20th. I think the convention itself is the 19th to the 21st. Like, it's like that weekend there. To me in the warm. Hey, you in the warm are still welcomed. And I still appreciate you in the warm popping in. I think, the Calling... Wait, is it gonna be showcased at... No, I think I'm thinking something else. It's at least gonna be showcased at GameCon Canada, I know that. Yeah. And there will be... I hope it's okay if I mention this. There will be another giveaway soon. So if you missed your chance to get tickets, there will be another chance. I'll share that on social media and stuff when that happens. I think that's about it. Oh, and the next stream, my next stream will be on Saturday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be playing more Hollow Knight. We might come across a bug in that game too. Well, we'll come across many bugs in that game. And yeah. That's all. Oh, no, that's not all. Just kidding. You can... you can... play a demo of this game on... If you go to Steam, you can download it. Hopefully your computer will have better luck than mine with running it. I mean, you shouldn't run into as many issues because part of why I was having trouble was because, you know, I'm also running OBS at the same time. And I'm streaming, you know, like, I have multiple things going on my computer. So if you have, like, only the Calling game running, you know, hopefully that's fine. You can adjust the settings, have the settings and performance low. I bug. I'm not a bugger. You can have the performance and stuff low. Yeah, and hopefully, you know, hopefully with more updates it'll be a bit more stable and, you know, less likely to crash and all that good stuff. You know, that's part of the development phase, you know? It's good to find these crashes now, besides, like, once the game's officially released and everybody's, like, complaining about their computer exploding or something. But yeah, that's just part of development QA stuff. Anyway, bye and thank you. Bye.